As you can see, this Minecraft oak forest provisions useful resources for everyone. Forests comprise materials like timber. These can be used for fuel, building, and more. Forests contain much biodiversity with all the plants, animals, and fungi, many of which can be eaten for fiber. Sadly, humans disrupt these services in various ways for economic advantage. For example, a person selling timber or apples may cut down so many trees or mine so much of a limited material to the point where these organisms can no longer restore themselves. An outcome of this is an increase in CO2 emission. There are other ways humans can disturb the provisioning. For example, a person may lead an invasive species, which can mess with entire ecosystems, into other areas. This causes other animals to starve or become prey. But there is good news. Humans are actively protecting precious areas of nature by creating reserves, sanctuaries, and refuges. These places are safe from the destruction of mankind. Regulating services have several benefits from ecosystem processes like bee pollination, which promotes more biodiversity and saves farmers money. Another benefit is water partitioning. Areas like wetlands soak up excess water, which prevents floods from occurring. Even if a flood happened, these environments slow down the movement of flowing water, preventing critical damage. Regulating services also include the climate. For example, decomposers help return nutrients back into the soil to allow for more living things to grow. The plants that grow then lower the temperature and reduce carbon dioxide. Farmers can disrupt these services by overusing pest control to sell more crops. This kills organisms that can pollinate and thus the overall quality of the soil, air, and water. Farmers can prevent overuse of pest control by taking advantage of traditional methods of farming, where other organisms are utilized for different tasks. There are many cultural services in nature. For example, many people view coral reefs as aesthetically pleasing due to their bright, elegant colors and shapes. Others use nature to do recreational activities like hiking up mountains or planting more trees because it is fun and educational. Some even use nature spiritually to meditate. One way humans disrupt these services is by overfishing. Fish is one of the healthiest meats and can make expensive and tasty meals. This is economically good. However, overfishing can cause extinction or entire ecosystems to dissolve. We can handle these problems by having regulations on when and where to fish. There are many factors necessary for producing ecosystem services. Animals like cows help recycle nutrients through their waste in which plants use. These plants can then be eaten by animals to continue the cycle. Another example is the formation of soil, in which rocks dissolve into smaller and smaller pieces over long periods of time. A third example is the movement of water. The sun evaporates water, which then condenses to form clouds. Clouds then release the liquid water back down to Earth through precipitation. Humans disrupt services like the hydraulic cycle by emitting more carbon into the air. When carbon dissolves in water, it forms carbonic acid. This can dissolve structures over time and can be fixed by moving to more fuel-efficient technologies. It's a fox jumping over the fence. I'm actually gonna leave that in just because you're just throwing so many. This is good. You're in the background floating, but it's okay.
Then I start having a spasm.
looks so unnatural, dude.